Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, everyone. Nice to meet you here. My name is Muhammad Aldo Yulianto, now as a PhD student, and I'm going to talk my research about shipping navigation service policy model in supporting national economy. This research is a collaboration with Prof. Eleonora Sofilda and Professor Muhammad Bilal Hamdan. The background of my research is Indonesia is located in the world trade route around around 19% of international trade via sea route, with 40% of the sea route using Indonesian waters. Therefore, shipping safety is very important because ignoring it can result in ship accidents that have an impact on fatalities and economic activities. From a financial perspective, this imbalance leads to a very large dependence on the state budget or APBN, and the potential for idle or unused asset, such as utilization of asset in the navigation district, is still not optimal. The development of a business unit or BLU or public service agency in district navigation is a new policy for shipping navigation services that is expected to reduce dependence on the APBN and can encourage national economic growth. However, this policy is not as easy as issuing new regulation, but require the role of all parties to determine the appropriate policy model. According to Peter and Horn, there are 6 variables that affect implementation of performance, namely policy, standard, and target, resources, and inter-organizational relationship, character of the implementing organization, and 5 social, political, economic condition, and the last implementer attitude. From the description above, it can be concluded that there is a gap in public services activity that are very complex with the support of large asset values. This is background of my research based on the gap above. The purpose of this study was to define and analyze the relationship between all variables toward shipping national services policy, and two, shipping navigation service policy model that support the national economic based on suggestion and input from stakeholder or expert. And 3, the impact of policy in Indonesia in supporting the national economy. And the last, the shipping navigation service policy model in Indonesia according to input from stakeholder expert. In this research, I used 2 theory categories. First, the theory related to shipping safety and national economy, such as Ayala 2016, Osbas 2013, Lee et al. 2012, Pedersen 2010, and Robert et al. 2002. And second categories is theory related to maritime transportation and national economy, such as Syed et al. 2021, Bundronja et et al. 2020, Park et al. 2019, Lyon et al. 2019, Georgina et al. 2018, and Niavis et al. 2017. And this is research method. I use a quantitative approach with 20 navigation district offices as research location. I use 310 respondents to give input. And processing of this research, I use PLC analysis to examine quality test. Quality, I use validity test and reliability test. And to examine the theory, I use direct effect hypothesis tests. And this is the diagram of hypothesis testing output result using PLS. There are 6 variables that affect to model. Then model represent the growth of economic and national economy. Based on the result of processing the composite relative value generated from all variables is very high, which is above 0.8. This means that the reliability between all latent variables is very good. On the table, you can see that all direct effect hypothesis testing give a positive significant result, so that we can see we can say that all hypotheses are accepted. Based on the result of questionnaire, there are suggestions from respondent. One, as many as 27% of accommodation suggest that increasing equipment reliability, increasing technology, especially digital, be a priority in the policy model. 2, human capital competence is the second alternative, namely 15%, focusing on increasing the ability and competence of navigation human capital in developing the policy model. 3, in developing model, policy model, 11.6% suggest focusing on increasing safety, monetary protection, and the economy. And 4, there needs to be a concentration to revise the regulation and legal aspect related to minimum equipment requirement, human capital competence, and sanction for improving shipping navigation services. 5, as many as 6% said that no matter how good all the policy models are, they cannot be implemented if the law enforcement aspect related to the implementation of shipping navigation services are weak or not firm. And maybe the last, the policy model of services in Indonesia must be able to regulate budget independent, such as many as 5.5% stated that service problem lie in budget resource. This is my research conclusion. One, dependent of the navigation district on the state budget affect navigation services to service users. On the other hand, the large number of assets is not balanced with financial income. 2, there is a positive relationship between the variable of all, with the shipping navigation service policy. And three, the shipping navigation service policy model has a positive impact on the national economy. Yeah. If the policy model increased by 1%, it will boost the national economy by 0.7%. And for the shipping navigation service policy will provide safety guarantees to ship sailing, provide maritime protection so that it can be prevent accident, oil spill, and that are detrimental, thereby encouraging maritime trade activity and port activities through export-import activity that have an impact on the national economy. Five, respondents suggest, respondents suggest the need for regulation of equipment reliability and use of technology and digitalization, human capital competence, stricter law enforcement for violators of shipping navigation rule, and organization that have financial or budget. The last, this is my recommendation from my research. One, there need, there need to be a policy related to the organization implementing shipping navigation services that can improve service performance by being able to manage budget efficiency, not being depend on the APBN and having the independent to procure and operate equipment by optimizing revenue. And second, I recommend that a shipping navigation service have a significant impact on the national economy, so it is necessary to consider the formation of a shipping national navigation service agency or public service agency that is not depend on the APBN, maintaining and improving the function of shipping navigation. The last, I recommend the implementation of the shipping navigation service policy is greatly influenced by compliance in carrying out supervision and enforcement in implementation in field. That's it. Everything I want to say to you about my presentation, and I'm pleased to answer if any question for you and to continue this discussion. Thank you very much for your attention.